patience do you think you would have if every time someone searched dentist near me on Google, your practice was at the top of page 1? Being a dentist in 2024 is stressful and time consuming. Insurance companies are paying you less and employees are making more. In order to grow, you need more patience and a better way to market your practice and be visible online, which means you need to be on the first page of Google every time someone searches for dentist near me. Stick around to the end of this video to find out how to do that. So 99% of people looking for a dentist online search dentist near me on Google in order to find their forever dentist. Go ahead and type that into your Google search bar right now and see what happens. 4 different dental practices usually will pop up on the first page of Google. That's because the one at the top paid for Google advertising. That's why it says ad in really small letters in front of it. And the other 3 have the most recent online visibility and exposure. So Google has organically placed them at the top using their algorithm. But what dentist has the time or energy to create the consistent day-to-day content and engagement needed in order to get them to the top of page 1 on Google? None of them that I have ever met. The dental practices that are at the top of Google aren't creating content and doing the marketing themselves. They have either been in practice for 30 plus years and Google has slowly gotten them to the top over that long period of time, or they are paying insane amounts of money every month to get their ad placed at that one spot at the top of Google with the word ad before it. And I'll tell you something about my searches. Think about if you're the same way. When you see the word ad in front of a Google search that pops up, do you usually skip it and go to the next one? I do, because I don't want to click on an ad. I want the search term that popped up first organically, because it just feels more real and more high quality, right? That's because it is. No one paid to get there. On top of that, there are hundreds and thousands of dentists paying to have their ad placed at the top of Google, because this is what most dental marketing companies are offering to do for you, is Google paid ads. So Google has to cycle through everyone who is paying them, which means that even if you are paying for Google ads, your office isn't going to be at the top every time, or even every 10th time. Especially if some other office is paying Google more than you are, they are going to get cycled into that ad position more often. So let's think about this. As a dentist, there's always more than one option for treatment, right? For example, a patient is missing number 4. So you let them know that their options are number 1, to do nothing and leave the space. But over time, with the other teeth, they will move in and try to fill that space and cause other issues. Option 2 is to do a bridge. But since they lost that tooth to decay, there is a higher chance that the bridge may eventually be lost to decay as well. And then they may have an even bigger space. Also, they're going to have to clean under it, which since they don't floss as it is, may lead to decay even faster. Option 3 is to have an implant. Takes a bit more time and is sometimes more expensive, but in the long run is like having your tooth back, and it can't fail due to decay. It's the same for marketing your practice. You can do nothing and hope that over the next 10 years you will get a lot of good reviews and referrals, but that is going to cost you a lot of time, which is probably something that you don't have a lot of extra just lying around. Option 2, you can pay $5,000 to $10,000 per month to a marketing firm to get you to the top of Google with no guarantee that you will be there tomorrow or even the next day. Or you can try to learn Google ads yourself and pay a little less. But either way, that is going to cost you a lot of time and or money with no guarantee. Or you can take the time to make content, which is the newest way to do marketing, making TikTok videos or making a website and a blog with articles or having a podcast. And then Google will organically place you at the top of the search because of your visibility and engagement online. I'll give you a hint. The newest way is the best way, and it's called content marketing. And before you say, yeah, great, like I have the time to create content and learn keywords and SEO on top of running my practice, there are a few media companies that are doing content marketing for businesses now. There is only one media company that is doing content marketing specifically for dental practices right now, and that's us. Our name is Minty Fresh Media, and you can check us out on our website, mintyfreshmedia.org. I will link our website in the description and comments below, and you can check us out to apply to work with us. So content marketing is hands down the most effective way to market anything. By creating high quality content that is both informative and engaging, you can attract potential patients to your practice that are already searching for you. And most importantly, get you to the #1 spot on Google. Having valuable content not only helps you build trust with your audience and your patients, but lets you establish yourself as an authority in your field and gain necessary traction with Google. No one pays attention to interruption marketing anymore, such as Facebook ads or Google ads, really. That's marketing of the past, and people and customers and patients are sick of it. Patients want to search exactly what they are looking for on Google, go right to it. They don't want to be interrupted while they're scrolling through Facebook. On top of that, Facebook's algorithm has changed to prioritize content from friends and family over businesses. So if you're still doing Facebook ads, you are wasting money. And as I said before, Google ads are something that can work a little bit, but as far as return on investment goes, you're gonna be paying thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to actually get your ad seen. So the ROI is not great. Okay, so how does content marketing work? So here are a few interesting stats. 72% of patients that did an online local search visited a practice within 5 miles, and 88% of searches for local practices on a cell phone either called or visited the practice within 24 hours. Also, near me searches have grown by 900% over the last 2 years alone. So what content marketing does is get your practice to the top of Google when these searches happen, so that patients who are looking for a dentist near them find you. Our company, Minty Fresh Media, is the company that does this specifically for dentists. And we do this by getting you and your practice featured on major news sites such as Google News and Bloomberg, Yahoo Finance, and Medium. These are high traffic blogs, podcasts, websites, news sites, and we do this by employing our unique marketing strategy using high-end and carefully constructed content that features your practice in front of your targeted audience. When this happens, Google takes notice and it creates a domino effect for major exposure online. And because Google values established brands over advertising content, you not only begin to rank in the search engines, but you also improve your chances greatly of being ranked in Google's 3-pack. So how can you get content marketing for your practice and get to the #1 spot on Google? Minty Fresh Media has created a large network of distribution partners that allow us to employ this strategy for your practice. We have a team of professional writers and content creators, as well as the network and authority to get you featured on these sites. To find more about how you can make this happen for your practice, click the link in the description or comments below.